All right, let's see who's gonna actually catch me live this time. I know you guys be talking about how you never catch me live. Well, here I am. And whoever actually happens to catch me live is getting a sneak peek of the closet. If this is your first time actually catching me live, tell me, because I just want to know. Hi, Tracy girl. Yes, Jillian is live. Shocker. Shocker. If you're in the live, like the video. Thank you so much. You guys are getting a sneak peek of the closet. I'm going to actually be, this is going to be in this upcoming vlog where I'll show you guys how I did it. Hey guys. So what have you guys been doing on this Sunday? Afternoon, evening for me, but afternoon for some of y'all. I actually went out to like late brunch with one of my friends, and we went to this place called Best Regard. It was actually really good. That DJ was something, very loud. You know, I'm not really used to those types of environments. She's not a party girl like that. Thank you. Thank you. But I'll show you guys my outfit. I wore this tube top from Zara. And these are pants from Zara. And then the shoes that I wore, which I'm going to be showing you guys in this upcoming vlog. But I got these Burberry heels that are super cute. And they're so comfortable. I love these. If you're just getting in, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my outfit videos too, as soon as I can get it together. Maybe I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the closet since you actually caught me on live. And maybe I won't save the live so that you guys are in the inner circle and nobody else sees it until the video goes live next week. Thank you. We have a couple things we are doing in the upcoming vlog. I built a new furniture piece because I needed a place to house all my bags, and sadly I still can't fit all of them on here, but you know, we're gonna figure it out. I have to, after we get off this live, I'm going to have to go downstairs. I bought a like little console like shelving thing that's gonna go behind my couch, and I need to put that together. Hi, hey Kuma. So that's what I'm going to be doing after we get off the live. Like, I have a lot of furniture to build. I feel like I've just been building so much furniture. I'm very much over it, but I just want to get it done. Because after this closet is like, I don't know if it'll ever be finished, but after it's done enough for me to film in, and the master is more or less as done as it's going to be for now, I'm taking a break. We're going to enjoy our summer. We're going to go exploring Houston, go to some new places this summer. And yeah, I'm trying to have a little bit of fun. Oh yeah, of course. So Dawn, thank you for the dream interpretation video. You're welcome. I knew, like, it's one of those things that I did for the ones that really want to know. I knew it was not going to be like the most viewed video, but I wanted to put it out because I thought it might be really, really helpful for those of you who are interested in interpreting your dreams. So if you have not seen that video, it's live on the channel. I kind of like go really in depth on how I interpret my dreams. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll answer questions about the dream interpretation video if you guys have questions about that. Because I didn't really go as much into detail as I could have. Will I be decluttering clothes in a vlog? No. No, it's like I have so many things that I'm like doing the decluttering, like kind of behind the scenes. I just cannot. I'm really mad at myself for letting it get this out of control, but I'm not the kind of person who clears out my wardrobe every quarter and like gets rid of a bunch of things. Like, I love to hold on to things, especially things that I like. So it's one of those things where, like, when I do it, but when I do it, chances are it's out of control. So yeah, I just do not have the mental capacity to edit it, because that's footage I have to edit. I just can't do it. Can't do it, guys. I can't do it. If you're just joining me on live, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And we're talking right now. If you guys had questions about like dream interpretation and things like that, let me know. You can make those kind of comments or just whatever questions you have. I'm trying to make it a habit to go live at least twice a month. We're going to do our best. Do you ever see your dreaming after you dream? What do you mean by that? I don't think I understand the question. Oh, yes, please double tap the screen to like. Thank you, girl. I wouldn't even say it's hard for me to let items go necessarily. It's just that I have this imaginary space in my mind where I think, well, maybe I'll eventually wear it, or it's just such good quality, like it might come back around. And I've had too many moments where I have gotten rid of things and I severely regret it later. So I'm a little bit more careful about getting rid of things and the reasons why I'm getting rid of it. So like now when I get rid of things out of my closet, it's because it just doesn't suit my lifestyle anymore, and or I can't fit it, or it's damaged beyond repair, or it's just really not my style anymore. I will not be putting a makeup vanity in my closet. That's actually going in my bedroom. So you guys will see that in a vlog. I actually have it here already. I just need to put it together. Have I decided on an island or chairs or both in the closet? So I have decided on 2 chairs because it allows me the freedom to basically have 4 different backgrounds. In this closet, I have the background that's here, the one behind me that you guys see, the background that's there, and then the background that is the windows. And I can move everything around so I could do full outfit videos and stand up fully in the room so you guys could see the outfit without there being something cumbersome in the way where I can't do it. Do you think that dreams manifest our inner thoughts? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Do I think that dreams, like, do I think that dreams are a manifestation of our inner thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I believe in keeping a neat space, but I don't believe in needlessly getting rid of things. I think that there is a fine line between hoarding and just being smart. And sometimes I struggle because I can be a clothing hoarder. But things come back around so much. Like, fashion is so cyclical that to me, it just doesn't make sense to get rid of things I really like just because it's deemed not in style. And I think moving forward, as far as like my outfit videos go, I'm just gonna be wearing a whole lot of stuff that may not be on trend, but I'm gonna show you what I like and what I'm wearing right now, because I don't know, I don't have a desire to like look like everybody else or have something just because everybody else is saying I should. Oh, okay. So yes, do I think that dreams manifest based on our inner thoughts? I think that there's a number of reasons why you might dream. I think sometimes it has to do with a lot like what you're thinking. Like, I don't know, I think I've explained this before, but when you have like thoughts throughout the day, sometimes your thoughts throughout the day will get answered in your dreams. So in that sense, I do feel like your dreams are a manifestation of your inner thoughts, because you're getting answers based on things that you think. I think that if anything in particular, I am generally of the position that dreams are an answer to something. I don't really think that dreams are pointless. Even the dreams that seem like they could be pointless, because maybe in the dream all you're doing is sitting in bed eating ice cream, surprisingly, even something like that has a meaning behind it. So I think dreams are generally an answer to something that you are curious about. Oh, or see, listen, girl, I'm an organized hoarder too then, I guess. I'm going to show you guys something. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys my bag. So I know that the popular closet aesthetic is to have all of like your bags on display. I have too many bags for that. My whole entire thing is I need everything to fit more than I need it to be cute and aesthetic. I need it to be functional more than I need it to be aesthetic. So this is something you're going to see me put together this like closet system. Not closet system, what am I talking about? Cabinet shelving system. And I have my bags like sideways, like files that way, because it's the easiest way to fit everything. If I had everything facing forward, it would be, to me, in my opinion, a terrible waste of space. So I can't have my bags like that. And honestly, I don't even need to see them that way in order for me to be inspired to style them. So for me, it's like functionality. I can fit more this way, so that's how I did it. Gosh, I think allergies are starting to get to me a little bit. I need to like get on my vitamin D. If you're just joining the live, if you double tap, you can like the live. That lets me know that you guys enjoy seeing me go live. I'll do it more often. Yeah, like I could see them all. I could, just like I do, my closet is to an extent color coded. And when I was putting the bags away, I was like realizing, like, low-key, I'm color coding this without really meaning to, but it's just like so ingrained in my mind to color code things that it's in an order in a way that I can see it very well. So what shows are you guys watching? I'm trying to get into watching TV since I didn't watch TV for like 5 months. It's getting really hard. Every single time I try to watch a show, it's like my attention span is not there. And I keep getting all of these recommendations of shows that are good, but like none of them are holding my attention. There's one that I was trying to, the Residence. Is that what it is? I don't know. It was like after episode like 2 or 3, like they lost me. Attention span gone. I can't focus. Did I see the movie Sinners? Yes, I did see the movie Sinners against a lot of, Christian opinions. I did see the movie Sinners. And it's very interesting because I'll put it like this. I think that it's very important to, I'm going to put you guys a little lower. I think it's very important to guard your ear gates, guard your eye gates. And can I say that beyond the shadow of a doubt, 100% I should have gone to see the movie Sinners? No, I can't. I just didn't feel a conviction about seeing it, so I went to go see it. However, what I will say is I am actually very familiar with hoodoo. I have a very interesting take on these things because let's just say that, what's the best way for me to say this? I am very knowledgeable about a lot of different things because I have experience with these things, which is why I am so diehard for my Jesus Christ, the Lord, okay? So I'm familiar with hoodoo, so I'm seeing it as I'm watching the movie, but the thing is that if you really pay attention, none of that stuff could save them. And the thing that saved them, honestly, was the sun. Metaphorically and physically speaking, the sun is what saved them. And I think that the movie is a really good a really good story about how powerful your voice is. And in the, I don't want to give any spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it, but the premise of the movie with the boy who could sing is his singing was filled with generational history, and it was like a generational thing. And it just goes to show, like, with every generation there is a voice or a thing that's passed down from one generation to the next. There are generational curses that are passed down and generational blessings that are passed down. His voice was a generational blessing that was passed down. But it's very interesting to see how the enemy really wanted to steal his voice for his own personal gain and own personal use. And I think that is the larger message behind the movie. If you pay attention, I think it's up for however you want to interpret it. But for me, when I saw the movie, I'm seeing how, wow, they were really trying to steal his voice because his voice held power. And so you got to think about that. So yeah, and just even the whole, like, the doorway. I don't know if I've ever talked about it with, it's like a daily conversation with me and people in my personal life about open doors in your spirit. But again, in the movie, you're seeing symbolically what an open door is and what you invite in, how it can harm you. So if you invite certain spiritual things in, you give it the power to harm you. And a lot of it had to do with what you even entertain. Like, homegirl decided to go outside and entertain something behind money, and look where she ended up. That's a real life catch it. Like, don't entertain things you shouldn't be entertaining. So, you know, it's like, it depends on how you look at it. But yeah, I did see the movie. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I wouldn't maybe advise you to see it if your spirit is weak. Go into it with the right mind. If you're going to see it, do I advise you see it though? You're not gonna get that from me. Y'all not about to say Jillian said go see the movie. Jillian didn't say go see the movie. Jillian said she saw that. She saw the movie. Like, I saw the movie. This is what I got from it. But you need to ask your personal Lord and Savior if you should be seeing the movie. Don't take it from me. But I'm telling you guys, like, what I thought. What did you guys think of the movie? If any of y'all saw it, what did you think? What was your takeaway? Yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot of good shows these days. So nothing that holds my attention. It takes a lot. My brain requires a lot of mental stimulation in order to hold its attention. So if it's not mentally stimulating to a high degree, you gonna lose me. I don't have the attention span. My grandmothers always talked about open doors and what you let in. They always told me to stay prayerful and trust it. Yes, an open door can lead to your demise. And people don't even realize it. Like, how, like, it's serious. It's serious what you decide to entertain. Think about it this way. Unpopular perspective, but if you think about, like, just even in Genesis with Adam and Eve, you had the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We in the Bible are referred to as trees, right? So if we are referred to as trees and you have the tree of life, that means Adam and Eve had access to Jesus Christ in the garden, the Word, and they also had access to Satan, who had the knowledge of all that was good because he was created in the midst of all of that, right? But also the knowledge of evil because he sinned and he was and had committed the ultimate evil. So Adam and Eve had a choice to talk to the Word or to entertain Satan. They chose to entertain Satan, and look what that did. There's a lot that happens based on what you choose to entertain. Entertainment. Everything in this world that's entertainment has some type of agenda behind it. You just have to be mindful of what that agenda is and if that's really what you're trying to do. Yeah, Tracy, I don't know. Like, I can't say that I think you should see the movie. It's really up to you. Off topic, I may have missed this in the past. I'm sure you have many projects after the closet. What's your next project? Oh, rest. That's my next project, rest. After I have a summer of resting, I think that probably we will tackle, we need to definitely get the kids' rooms done. So we'll probably do that. We haven't done the game room yet. We have a pool table, if you guys don't know. So it's like it's a huge area upstairs that has a pool table and a really pretty bookcase that's empty. And it's really cool. It's just not done. And we need to figure out if we're going to keep the pool table, even though we negotiated it into our contract when we bought this house. We might like maneuver it around, like change the orientation of it to be able to fit more, because we can technically change the orientation of it and fit a like couch and a high top and all of that. But yeah, we have to do that. And then I definitely want to tackle the backyard, because I want to start a fruit, vegetable, and herb garden, and I want to plant a couple fruit trees. So that's the next. Do I believe in past lives? No, I think you have one life to live and you better make the best of it. Happy Land by Dolan Perkins Valdez. What is that book about? Thank you. We're trying our best. Trying our best to make it look beautiful. Yeah, I want to grow my own fruits and veg. And honestly, I know a couple people that have chickens. And listen, I know if all goes south and I have fruits, vegetables, and herbs and chickens, I'll have eggs and I'll have fried chicken. Because listen, chickens make more chickens. I don't know. I feel like I have cats. I feel like if you have pets, you can have chickens. Chickens are probably the easiest of farm life to have, as long as you don't have too many of them. If you guys have chickens and you disagree, please tell me so I can stop being delusional. What's the date? Is it tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a firm believer that we should be growing our own food. Every time I turn up around and look up, something's wrong with something. Oh yeah, girl, I live in Texas. You can have all kind of things in your backyard. Yeah. And I will say that was not always a desire of mine, but the older I get and the more I start to look around and see things that are going on, the more I'm like, you know what? Maybe there is a reason the Lord has placed this on my heart to have. Thank you, Shima. Oh, thank you. Is it Eileen? Thank you so much. Chicken is not easy to raise, but it's good to provide food nowadays if you can, because prices are getting ready to go up. Do you have chickens? Tell me, what is not easy about them? I mean, I feel like, you feed them, you feed them, you do all of that. Like, what's the hardest thing about having chickens? Love from Ireland. I actually do want to visit Ireland. That's like on my bucket list of places to go. You get a shout out. Can somebody please tell me, why are chickens hard? Am I delusional? I'm okay with being delusional, but can somebody please enlighten me? My friend Pam made it look so easy. Oh my gosh, I have like, it's like, I'm so ready to take these twists out. I'm trying to like suck it up and have them in for like 2 or 3 more weeks. So another thing we did in this upcoming vlog is we restocked the mini fridge. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel having a mini fridge in here, like if it was necessary, but then I was like, you know what, let's just see. And I have to say, like, I'm loving it. Okay, sneak peek of the closet. Okay, let's see. Let me see what I can show you. Hold on. Thanks, Ruby. Oh, I see. Clean. Well, I mean, is it any different than cleaning cat litter? I feel like those suckers are messy, especially my cats. I'm really okay with the fact that I'm probably delusional. It's okay. You can break it to me gently. Okay, it's getting dark, but I'll give you a little bit of a... Hold on, let me turn up my ring light. I'm trying to. Okay. So this is blouses, sets, shirts, sequins, dresses, skirts. We have mini fridge, bags, belts. Right here, this mirror is not going to stay. I have another mirror that is coming tomorrow, and that is actually going to go over here in the corner. And I need to find a shelving system for here because I still have not brought any of my shoes in here, and I'm trying to figure out the best case scenario for the shoes because there's a lot of them. I do have my jeans so far right here, but to be honest, I don't know if this is all my jeans because I still have quite a bit in the game room that I need to unpack. So as much as it looks like is in here, I still probably have about 15 to 20 large boxes in the game room that I need to unpack. Chickens bring mice. I feel like you guys are trying to scare me, but you're like being real with me, so I can't be mad at it. Girl, I can't wait to see how I do the shoes either, because I don't know. I don't know, like if it ends up being one of those situations where I can't put it in here in a way that's functional, they're just gonna stay in a different closet, because I still have my 2 closets downstairs, which right now the main closet, there's, well, both of them, it's not really a lot in there, but I am going to be putting all of my coats down there until I could get the garage. Okay, so we're gonna get the garage finished because I can't realistically store clothes in there because it's so humid in Houston and our garage is not finished. So it needs to be completely insulated and finished and everything before I can store clothes in there. Will I put in a centerpiece for my jewelry? So I have a jewelry box, like a big jewelry box that I had on top of the fridge, but I moved it because I just didn't like the way that it looked. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that because I have not technically unpacked the rest of my jewelry. I still am working with all the jewelry that I brought with me on the plane here. So I have not opened any of the other jewelry, which is like more costume jewelry, statement pieces, fashion pieces, things that are like, you know, you want to make a look a little bit more unique or add something different. Those are all those pieces. All of like my real jewelry came with me on the plane. So something I'm learning about Houston is, I would say this might be shocking, but I think that Houston is, dare I say, a little bit more diverse than LA. Like I have seen some of everything out here. Houston is really, like, I get the whole saying when people say Houston is not a real place. Like I get it. I get it. LA is interesting as well, but like I was just telling my sister, if I were going to compare Houston, like if I were going to combine some cities to compare what it's like being in Houston, I would combine LA, Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, and Atlanta. And I feel like that little combination right there would give you Houston. Where are you guys from? Like, are a lot of you guys in the US? Are some of you guys outside of the US? East Coast, West Coast, South? San Francisco, Connecticut. I ran into some of you guys when I was in Sacramento. Connecticut seems like it would be so pretty. It's like on the coast-ish, right? Like Indiana, New York, Alabama. My grandmother was from Alabama. Northern Cali. I like Sacramento a lot, actually. Cape Cod. Ooh, Cape Cod seems like it's so pretty. Okay, I'm familiar with Fairfield. Georgia. Why you can't wait to leave New York? I used to want to live in Atlanta, but I ended up in Houston. What is Alabama like? Arkansas? Is that Arkansas? Oh, so you guys are like everywhere. That means I got friends every state I go to. I really want to visit Martha's Vineyard. Oh, over in that area, there is like a whole entire wealthy black neighborhood of thriving rich black folks that I really want to visit. I want to see what it's like. I definitely want to visit Florida. I feel like that's the closest good beach I'm gonna get to. I was definitely a beach girl in Cali. Like I would go to the beach many, many, many times during the summer. So now I gotta find a good place to beach, you know? My friend told me she's been out here, the one I went to brunch with today. She's been out here, I want to say close to 10 years. She was like, girl, Galveston is not a beach. She grew up in LA with us, so. August. So I need to come, basically, I need to come out there in August. My aunt lives like really close, and I told her I was going to come visit. Yeah. I want to go visit New York, though. I need to go out there and go thrift. I feel like when I go to New York, in my mind, I'm going to have it prepared that I'm going to go vintage shopping, potentially. I find that if I wait too long to go to a place, though, that season of my life passes, and then I'm like on to the next thing that I want to see, and I no longer want to visit a place. And I feel like New York is starting to make its way out of my places that I want to visit. I really want to go to Japan, though. Yeah, I hear Florida has some amazing beaches that feel like you're on an island somewhere. Yeah, Karen Brick Chick got me wanting to go thrift shopping in New York. If you guys, do you guys watch Karen Brick Chick? I love her. She's really sweet and very authentically herself. Yeah, Japan is the place I want to go. And quit playing. I might make my way to China too. I have so many thoughts about this debate on designer goods being made in China and if it's like really worth it to pay the designer price tag. What are your thoughts? One of these, so I was like looking at this whole entire Discord on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, so you know what? Now that I'm seeing all of these people talking about this, I think I want to test the theory out. So one of the companies offered to send me a bag, and I'm like, yeah, send it on. Let's inspect it and see. So I'll show you guys in a vlog when it gets here. I don't know. Like if I host a meet and greet, maybe a little bit later down the line. We'll see. Oh my God, I would live my best life. Me and Karen, oh, we would probably be the worst influence on each other. I'll tell you that much. Oh, the prices I hear not. See, I need to go out there preparing my mind for what it really is. So, yeah. Thank you, Jeanette. Yeah, my cousin recently went to a few different places in China. She said that it is one of the most safest places she's ever visited. She felt so safe, and she said there's cameras everywhere, so nobody's trying anything because they're never going to get away with it. And the technology and everything is just so far advanced. They have this triple fold phone. I can't think of, it's like the brand is, I think it's called like Huawei or something like that. I want that phone so bad, but it's not allowed to be sold out here. And then let's not even like get started on their electric cars. Like crazy. Thank you so much. I'm trying to like, I'm gonna lighten up on the home decor vlogs though, because I'm not certain that I'm going to, I'm not certain that I'm going to like keep decorating at the level or quickness I've been decorating, just because we've only been here 5 months, and at some point I just feel like I need to sit down and relax and try to like enjoy this stage that I'm in, because right now I don't really have to do anything. And so it just feels like I'm not really making the best of the situation if I just spend all of this time that I could be relaxing and resting and having fun working. I really am gonna try to pick the right time to go to Martha's Vineyard, because I want to go. I want to see what it's like. I love like a coastal water vibe. Give it to me. What does my hubby think of Houston and his new job? It's so funny. I just asked him this yesterday if he was enjoying Texas, and he said yes. He is really enjoying it and he's loving it. And honestly, I have to say that I am too. Like, I obviously dealt with being homesick for a while, but I think, I don't know, honestly, having my parents here kind of made that, you know, go away. And my brother's coming into town, so, you know, he's gonna be here. We're gonna be able to take him around. And I feel like when people come to visit, it gives you an excuse to do all the things that you want to do sightseeing wise, but you now have an excuse to do it because other people are here and you want to show them around too, so you get to do things at the same time. Thank you. I love decor, but I think the most shocking thing is how indecisive I've been. I thought I would come in and just like know exactly what I wanted, and I've like second guessed every single decision I've had to make. The kids are adjusting finally really well. Azzy's loving her school and friends and all of that. Yeah, I really want to go to Japan. This is really good. It's 8:15. I probably shouldn't be drinking this, right? I mean, I do have a lot to do. After we get off live, I got to build some furniture. So I might as well. It's natural. Hey, girl. Jacqueline from LA. Yeah, I am a bit of a mommy's girl. Wait, what did I miss? What do you Airbnb every 2 days? No habla español. Un poquito, pero no bueno. It's Bloom. So what it is? So we're like an hour difference from New York because it's 8:15 or 8:16 here. I look like a KFC loyal customer. What's that mean? And who are you? Are you in my comments trying to be shady? Oh, I think you're trying to be shady, baby. You picked the wrong one. I don't care about nobody's opinion enough to be offended. You might as well hop into somebody else's live. Thank you. Oh, it's coming out soon, though. I'm ready for the curly hair to come back. From New Zealand. Okay, so I definitely have to go visit there as well. How do you like it? And if I go visit, what should I do? What do I think of thrifting in Houston? It's an adjustment from, oh, it is. I feel like I can't really give a fair assessment on thrifting in Houston because I have not really been thrifting in Houston other than for like home decor. So, and even then, I feel like home decor is tricky no matter like where you go. So, I don't know. I have not done the clothing thrifting yet. So, let me do the clothing thrifting and then I will decide if I want to have an opinion on thrifting in Houston, because I just don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. I've not really given it a chance as far as clothes. Now, if you're talking about home decor, I found some really good pieces, but I feel like you, just like with anywhere when it comes to home decor, you have to like really search. One thing I will say is just being in the South in general, I find that I see a lot more vintage pieces and antique pieces because I feel like it's the South. People pass things down generationally. So antiques kind of like are more prevalent here than in California. Girl, you did not miss the live. We here. My cookie comment. Oh, listen, people really be trying me. I'm so sorry that I cannot care enough to give you the satisfaction that you need just because you decide you want to, like, you know, be rude or troll me. I can't care enough. I just can't do it. My sister, I'm gonna go down to Dallas. There's a couple of people I want to see in Dallas, so I'll be trying to make my way to Dallas, hopefully before the year is out. Since day one, tell me the first video, Jay. Tell me the first video that you saw of mine, cause whew. Actually, my really good friend Summer, who's in the live, is the person who pushed me to post my first YouTube video. So you guys have her to thank, because I probably would have delayed it like, you know, months more. Yes, I do definitely try to get really solid, good furniture pieces. I always said that when I bought a house that I would be very intentional about the furniture that I picked, because it's not going to be furniture that I'm just swapping out every year. Like, they're going to be forever pieces. They're going to be pieces that I pass down. How long have I been doing YouTube? Oh my gosh, so long. Since I think I started doing YouTube when Azzy was very small, and I started off doing makeup videos. Then I kind of did a couple hair videos, then did fashion. And fashion was the thing I was most passionate about anyway, but I did makeup first because I just thought it was what I was supposed to do, because that's what everybody was doing. But then I started doing fashion videos and getting more traction. Then I did thrifting videos, got a lot of traction. So I started doing a lot of thrifting videos, but then like thrifting, it just gets old after a while. Like, I started to get burned out, and I started to see a lot of creators suffer from boxing themselves into one particular thing. So I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years. And so I would say year 3 or 4, I started to diversify, because I was watching a lot of people's channels like crash, all because they decided to do a different topic because they had only done one thing. And so I decided that I didn't want thrifting to be my brand. I wanted me to be my brand, and anybody who watched my channel, I wanted them to come for me, not for thrifting. And then I remember when I first started switching up my content, it was almost like a shut up and thrift type of vibe in the comments, like, oh, I'm only here for your thrifting, why aren't you thrifting? And it's like, you know, it's like, I don't want to create an audience that's like monkey dance, you know, like, I'm not about to just be here for strictly for your entertainment. It's nice to be entertained, but like, there are other things about me. There's more to me than just shopping and thrifting. So I wanted to share more of like my life and my insights. So I did like a little 180, and I had to suffer through losing my views and my subscribers only to gain the right type of audience back. Thank you. It was such a hard transition because it's not for the weak and not for the person who's doing YouTube because they got an ego. Because let me just say, losing views and subscribers all because I decided to change my content, like, you really gotta power through that one. Definitely, if I would have stuck to thrifting and just did a bunch of thrift content and fashion content back to back to back, I'd probably be at like 100K now, because I was gaining a lot of traction doing that. It's just, that's honestly not what God wanted me to do. So I sacrificed that type of success for what I was really supposed to be doing, and it panned out. Like, I can't be mad at it. Yeah, the bistro table, although, you guys, I gotta be honest, like, the bistro table, I think, is not sturdy enough to support that marble slab, because when you touch it, it kind of like wiggles and moves like this. And I don't know if it just needs to be tightened up, but I think I might have to find a more solid, like, cement or limestone base for it that is wide at the top so that it could support the weight of the marble. For now it works, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna eventually have to replace it. It's cool for now, but I'm gonna have to replace it. So the bistro table, if you go into, you can find it in my shorts. I thrifted a marble slab that had like scalloped edging. It was a very beautiful, like, rose quartz colored looking slab of marble, and I bought a outdoor bistro table to put in my living room so that I could put the marble slab on top of it and create like a little bistro sitting area in the corner of my living room where I have 2 really beautiful windows. A little over a year. Oh, thank you so much. Gosh, you got in when the switch happened. So if you've only been watching me for a year and a half, then you didn't like really see what I used to like when I used to film like tons and tons of thrift content. It was fun. It was a phase. It was a good time. So when did I learn I had the gift of dreams? I learned I had the gift of dreams several years ago. Well, I've always been a seer. I've always been a dreamer. So I've had that gift since I was very small. But I learned that being able to interpret dreams was a gift several years ago. I've always been able to kind of like interpret dreams. I just didn't realize that's what I was doing. Thanks, Tracy. You're so sweet. Sharing a spiritual journey is not for the weak, let me tell you, because you open yourself up for a lot of criticism. So you got to really be 10 toes down, know what you said what you said, and be solid in it. Hey girl, I'm good. How are you? Mish, what you and your daughter be talking about when you watch? Y'all be having discussions? What are the discussions? I'm curious. I want to know. Yeah, that's the thing. Thrifting is cool, but I find that without getting like too deep, like shopping and watching a lot of shopping content, it's like infectious. It's like a spirit. If you watch somebody who has a shopping addiction, you'll find that you start to move in life like you have a shopping addiction and start shopping a lot and buying things you don't need. And it was just one of those things that when I noticed that that's what I was putting out there, I wanted to be a lot more intentional about it, and I didn't want that to be what people got from me. Good night, girl. I didn't want that to be what people got from me. I just wanted it to be something that was I wanted them to watch me, and I wanted to add things to their life that would have lasting fruit and like like be more than just, okay, I watched this video, I found a cute top, great, thanks. Like I wanted people to get things that would really enrich their life. So the ice maker is currently in the process of getting built into the bar. So we pulled the old ice maker out, and there's a big hole there with the new ice maker, which is smaller than the other one. So my cousin will actually be around to build out the surround so that it looks built in soon. So that will be in an upcoming vlog. Does my daughter have my love for fashion and home decor? Absolutely not. She's very simple, but she is going to nail tech school. So she's very creative. She just does not care about fashion right now. Right now. I'm hoping that she does. Now, my youngest daughter cares about fashion, but she don't care what I have to say about fashion. She wants to do what she want to do. She want to dress how she want to dress, and she don't care if I like it or not. She told me she wants to wear what she wants to wear because that's what she wants to wear. So, yeah, there's that. Man, Thrifty Facebook Marketplace has been like crazy. Like I'm just getting so much trouble. I scroll Facebook Marketplace like Instagram. It's insane. Hello. Yeah. If you're just getting in the live, don't forget to double tap the screen and like the video. Should I save this live so that people can watch it later? Tell me. I'm actually editing right now. I'm waiting for approval for a brand because this upcoming video has a sponsorship in it. So I'm editing the video, the larger part of the video. But to be honest, like I have not been vlogging a lot because I've like been, doing other things. So I'm like trying to, I'm wondering how long this vlog is actually going to be when it's all said and done and I finish editing it. Oh, that's true. If I save the live, they're going to see. I don't know. Well, but are they going to stay on the live long enough to get to the section where I show the closet? Because it's not like I said I'm showing the closet in it. So they would have to be really dedicated to like listening to the live to see it. Yes, Facebook Marketplace is really that good depending on your area because it's really based on your location. So everything that I'm seeing on Facebook Marketplace would be different because I'm out here versus like if I was in LA. I can't only even imagine the trouble I would be in LA on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. But then I don't know if it would be as good. So I don't know if it really matters. Like I don't have, maybe I should go and switch my location just to see what's on Facebook Marketplace in LA to see. You can change your zip code if you're willing to drive a distance. Like I know people who will do their location as much as a 6-hour drive. If it's a piece that they really want, they'll drive and go pick it up. And I guess if you factor in gas and whatever the piece is, then it probably is worth it. I genuinely have a trauma around shopping right now. Like I buy a couple things here and there, like the shoes that I showed you guys. But yeah, every time it comes to like if I want to buy something or not, I look around and I look at the boxes I still gotta unpack, and I'm like, no, girl, you don't need it. You don't need it. I've been playing around with y'all for an hour almost. I'm thinking. Oh, thank you. I forgot you guys could do that on here. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, so I gotta build that shelf thing. I went and got it at where was that at home, and I got 2 of them. So it's like, you know, it's gonna go side by side. Yeah, really, it really depends on where you thrift. I feel like if I were to go to like more southern states, but then I don't know if it's like clothing wise, if it's different. Good night, girl. I'll see you in the comments in the next video. I recognize you. I'll always be seeing you. Support me. Yeah, I'm on a shopping ban right now. What's crazy is the extortionate amount of money I've been spending on home decor that I definitely would normally have spent on shopping. Yeah. This next phase of life, though, after we get to a place where I'm content, like obviously I know when it comes to home decor, you're like never really done, but this next phase is going to be about traveling. So we're going to try to find a few really good places to go. And then that'll be the next vlogs is traveling. Hey. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. I feel like I'm on live trying to avoid doing what I got to do, which is put this furniture together and edit this video. That's one thing I gotta also get better at is editing my vlogs as I go instead of trying to just edit all at the last minute the night before. Greece is on my bucket list. I actually do want to go to Greece. There's so many places I want to go. It's just it really depends on the state of the world because everywhere is not travelable right now. It really depends. I'm still on live. I'm so alive. That's gonna be so fun. You going to Greece? Do you guys have like an itinerary? Does somebody help you plan it? Because I feel like if I go travel out of the country, I don't want to just go to one place. I feel like I was watching this funny thing on TikTok where people were like talking about how there's this like preconceived notion that Americans are not well traveled, but in reality, America is so big that there are entire countries in Europe that could fit in Texas alone. So I just feel like if I'm gonna go over there, I want to maximize by seeing a bunch of different places at one time. I think if I go, I want to be out there for like a week or two. Definitely, I want to be out there for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I can imagine. My cousin has been to South Africa and different parts of Africa, and he loves it. Paris. I used to want to go to Paris, and now I'm like, I don't know if I want to visit. I think Paris is one of those things that I would go to like London and then like take a train to Paris for the day, but then like go back to London. No, girl, I never announce my lives. I just randomly get on when I feel it in my spirit. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, just hopping around while you're in Europe already, might as well. Like, you maximize that plane ticket because it's not cheap. And do everything you can once you get over there. I know at this point I've heard so many horror stories about um like how dirty Paris is, and I'm not trying to spend that much money to go stay somewhere that's dirty. But um I've also spent a couple years trying to learn French too, so Rome, I've heard mixed reviews about Rome. I've heard that Rome has had a lot of like racism when you're there. I've heard a lot of people deal with racism. Even like Tabitha was there with her group of friends, and she came online. It must have been bad for her. She came online and started talking about how they were treating her while she was there. Yeah, I've heard Paris is not all it's cracked up to be, which is so disappointing because it's like one of those places that, like, in my mind, um, it's it was like one of those places. Did I learn to speak Spanish as a child or later in life? Actually, when I was a child, I was fluent in Spanish. I was very fluent. And then my grandfather was fluent in Spanish. He ran a company where he um my grandfather taught me Spanish. And then as I got older and I didn't keep speaking Spanish, I forgot most of it. It's one of those things that I feel like if I were to study it and like really get back into it, I'd probably pick it right back up. But I have a few cousins that are still fluent. I can communicate lightly, lightly enough to like I can understand it more than I can speak. And I don't even know if I know proper Spanish. I might know like Spanglish for all I know. Oh, thank you, Haley. You're so sweet. What did I miss? Hold on. Learning throughout my childhood, but once you have no one to speak to, you kind of lose it. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into learning French. At a certain point, I was fairly good at it. I could order any food in French, ask for directions, but then like I didn't keep up with it. So I'm going to pick one or both back up because I definitely want to fully be able to communicate in another language versus just broken bits of it. And French for me, even though I knew Spanish fluently as a child, when it came time for me to learn French, I retained French a lot better, only to find out that on my dad's side, they're Creole. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Tijuana. Hey, it's still another country. Listen, the furthest I've been out of the United States is Mexico. Okay, we in the same boat, girl. How is Houston treating you and the family? We love it. We love it. Houston is treating us very well. I need to go, girl. I need to go to the antique mall. I need to find a good antique mall out here. I have not stumbled across an antique mall period yet. I have come across a few antique stores that are really good, but not an antique mall yet. I'm still on the hunt. But Round Top is out here. So there's different like times of the year that they do Round Top. And hold on. There's different times of the year that Round Top happens. So I need to like try to make a plan to go. I feel like Spanish was really easy for me to learn. Like I used to work at Home Depot, fun fact, and I worked in returns and I was one of the few sales associates that could do full returns in Spanish. Like, you know, that didn't already speak Spanish. Yeah, I would consider traveling to New Zealand and Australia. I think those places look beautiful. 100%. Oh, boy, boy, boy. So I think I should what do you guys think? Should I do what I'm supposed to do? Or should I get off and be responsible? My parents love Hawaii. I think they're going to go back soon. They're about to be traveling and living their best life because now they're both retired. These are really good. The blooms. I stocked my mini fridge with blooms and they're really good. 0 grams of sugar. I feel like I want to scan it with my Yuka app to see if it's really healthy. Because there's some things that seem like they're healthy. You scan it in Yuka and it tells you you're a failure. And it's not healthy at all. Thanks, Jacqueline. Good night. Thank you so much, Jay. Jay White. Thank you so much. I know, I really need summer. Summer. I need to be productive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Don't do Yuka. Yuka ruined all. Can I just say, I thought I was really doing good with my almond milk coffee creamer, only for it to tell me it was a 25 out of 100 and it was poor. I'm like, okay, ruin it for me then. I can't enjoy nothing scanning it on Yuka. Now, I'll tell you what I do use Yuka for. If I am trying to make a choice between this or that, I'll scan them both and go for the healthier option. But there's certain things that I'm just like, okay, everything can't be healthy for me. I do my best, but you know. Do I still have lots to unpack or not so many boxes? Girl, I have like so many clothes boxes in the game room. It's not even like, it's not even funny. It's not even funny at all. Yuka is definitely a hater. Yuka doesn't want us to have a good time. Do I think Yuka is accurate? Because I am not a bioscientist when it comes to food and things of that nature, what I'm going to say is I don't see a reason for it not to be. But I don't know. I guess everything has margin for error, right? Good vibes and inspiration. I'm a to me, no me, no me, yeah. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to save the live with the music in the background. All right, kids. I gotta figure out what I'm about to do. I do need to unpack a few boxes some more, but I am not going to do it today. It's gonna be tomorrow. 4 months is no time to retire, girl. You better enjoy that time when you get it. And after I get everything unpacked, I'm going to have to do another once over on everything just to make sure that I'm making good choices. I need to make sure I'm making wise choices. So, yeah, we're gonna have to revisit this. I have a really good like Afro beats playlist, but it's all Christian music. I try to put the playlist that I use music for like my videos, because every time I post a video, somebody's asking me what song it is that I used. So I like put it in a playlist for you guys. And every week I'm trying to add to it if I use like a new song that I feel like you guys are gonna ask me what the song is. Good night, Vicky. Have an amazing week. Make sure you guys like the live if you have not already. And then also, like, my next video up is going to be a sponsored video. So please like that video and watch it. Do you have plans for Cinco de Mayo? Not really, but there's this really good place out here that has the closest to California Mexican food that I found out here so far, and they have amazing margaritas. However, I had cocktails today with my friend, and then I had cocktails with my husband yesterday when we went to do crab boil. I just, I'm getting to that stage in life where I cannot have cocktails like I used to. And I think it's about to come up a time where I need to fast from liquor. So I don't have plans to do a whole lot of too much on Cinco de Mayo, because I think there's gonna come a point in my life where I give up alcohol completely. We're not there yet, but I do feel like that time is coming. Yeah. What do you guys have plans for Cinco de Mayo? No plans. The longer I sit here, the more my plans for this evening are starting to become put on my pajamas and like watch a movie or a show or something. There's always tomorrow. But I feel like if I do that, y'all not getting this vlog this week until like a day later. At this point, I'm thinking it's gonna go live on Tuesday or Wednesday. Do you guys care if the vlogs are really long? Like, if it's just like a 20 or 30-minute vlog, are y'all cool with that? Because I just feel like sometimes I don't have a lot to say. And I could show you what I'm doing, but like, Is my playlist in the description? Which one? If you're talking about the one for my vlogs, it's in the last video. Not the dreams video, but the video before that. The master bedroom one. Based on my analytics, YouTube hates when I make my videos shorter. My analytics for watch time goes like this, because it's like based on like how long your vlogs are. So if you consistently post long vlogs, then when you post a short one, your watch time goes down. But as long as y'all watch it and y'all run up the thumbs up, I won't skip this week and put it out. It just might not be as long because I really don't know that I have a lot, unless you guys give me something to talk about towards the end of it. Oh my goodness, my computer is about to die. Y'all cool with short videos? Cool. I think I'm gonna see what the editing looks like. It really might be. And then also, I like the vlogs to at least kind of have some type of point. I hate when I do vlogs and I'm like looking at it, it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but it's a whole lot of just, I don't know. This is one of the songs that I put in my last vlog. I'm gonna turn it up for you guys. Can you hear it? I love this song. I like music that feels like a fresh breath of air. You already Mm, mm, don't even feel. Mm, what are my views on the direction in which the church is going? I don't know. I feel like everybody has to work out their own salvation. I don't think you'll ever see me come on and like critique or criticize anybody really, because at the end of the day, they don't answer to me, they answer to God. So I feel like you have to, it's like when you're a baby, you get nursed, you get milk, you're fed, right? As you get a little bit older, you become a toddler. Yes, you're still fed, but you learn how to pick up food and feed yourself. Once you leave that toddler phase, you become a kid, you can take more substantial food that you can pick up and feed yourself, but maybe somebody is still preparing it for you and setting it in front of you. But once you become an adult, you're responsible for getting your food, cooking your food, and serving yourself. So when it comes to your spiritual life in the Word, you have to learn how to feed yourself so that you're not relying so heavily on what somebody else could feed you. So who am I to go critique how somebody is doing something when I'm not in their position doing it? And I can go read the Bible and get a word and talk to God myself. I don't need to criticize somebody else and how they're choosing to do something. The fruit will show. And even though some people are lifted up high, anything that's lifted up high that is not God's will eventually falls. Okay, I think it might be time to log off. Before I log off, I got some magazines. If you guys are still into magazines, I definitely think you should go pick up the Met version of Vogue. I also love to get the British Vogue as well. This one's really good. I like this one because it's called the Ultimate Vintage Issue. So I can't wait to look through that. And I really like this one too. So I like to go to bookstores and get like magazines. And I like looking at it, just getting inspo. Like I love the ones that have like all the home decor in it. I don't know if you can see that. I love like architectural, abstract, like furniture that looks like art. Super cute. And look at Sierra looking cute. I want to get my hair reshaped. It's kind of shaped like that, but I like the shape of this. When I take my braids out, I'm gonna have to do some reshaping to my hair. But yeah, I really love the Vogue the topic subject, what is it, the word is leaving me, but I like the category of like what they're trying to do for Met this year. It's pretty cool. You guys see how red my eyes are? Yeah, I need to get off of here before I completely lose all motivation to be productive. So I fear it's already gone. The best I'll probably be able to do is like edit all the footage that I have so far. So we'll see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna try to do live once a week at least. I think. We'll see. But like the video on your way out, share it with a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. And I will see you guys in this week's vlog. Enjoy your week. Don't let anybody get you down. Thank you. Don't let anybody get you down, you know? It's your choice if you want to receive the negativity that people give you or if you want to turn negative into positive. Do your best. Remember, everybody is just doing their best. Nobody fails on purpose. Nobody wants to do a bad job on purpose. And sometimes life happens and we struggle and we don't show up as our best, but we're still, you know, everybody's still trying to do their best. So give people grace. Have a good week. And I love you guys. I'll see you in this week's vlog, assuming I get it up in time. But thanks, you guys. I will see you guys later.